Howdy everybody, and welcome back to our little dojo here. And this is our level 2 forms review video. So if you are doing this video, you have probably already done the level 1 video. But if you haven't, then basically what we're doing here is we're taking all of our level 2 forms, which is Yul Gok, and Chung Gun. And we're going to be going through each one of those forms 2 times. First time through is going to be a step-by-step calling our moves and just kind of refreshing our memory of exactly how that form operates, and then we'll be doing it 1 time in testing speed. So without further ado, let's get rocking. We got Mrs. G going to be doing the form the traditional way that we do it here in the school. So she is going to be facing the flag wall, so you're going to get kind of that behind view, so you'll be able to see certain details on certain parts of the form. I'm going to be doing it on a side view style, so that way again, between the two of us, you'll be able to see all the important details of the form and what's kind of going on. So starting out with Yul, go ahead. And once again, you can face the same way as Mrs. G and follow along in her direction, or you can face the same way I am and follow along with my direction. Either way, doesn't matter. But starting out, we go to attention, bow, courtesy, and prepare for Yul. And once again, this is our step-by-step, so we will be calling our chambers and our moves, everything as we go. So first move, we bend our knees, drop down low, and we chamber. We step out, and nice loud yell, "Ay-ya!" Then from there, we're bringing that top hand down, chop. We aim, and then moving into our fixed stance, punch. Chambers, we bring our feet together, stepping out, square block, chop, aim, punch. Bring our front foot back into our teacup, and we side kick, chamber, pseudo, chamber, pseudo, chamber, pseudo, and then we go flat with the front hand, step forward, spear finger, ay-ya. From there, dropping the hands down into our X chamber, spinning all the way around, say square block, chop, aim, punch. Chambers, the feet come together, square block, chop, aim, punch. From there, we're going to do our shuffle step. So again, what we do is we step our feet together as we then step the other foot out into a good front stance, scoop block. We do our kick, aim, punch. From there, we scoop block, and then kick, aim, and land, punch. Pull it all the way forwards, teacup. We side kick, land into a back stance here as we grab our chamber out, spin around, closed hand pseudo, and then we shuffle to the other side. We bring our feet together, chamber, and then closed hand pseudo on the other side. Go ahead and reset. So, once move by move, now we're going to go testing speed style. Ready?
Should repeat. I'm going to slow down a couple times.
All right, here we go. Testing speed, everybody, and attention. Bow, courtesy, and prepare for Yul.
Sir.
All right, big moves, fast moves, good freezes, loud yells, and go. Ay-ya! And back to prepare, and back. All right, moving on to our second level 2 form. This is Yul Gok. So one thing different about this form than the others is remember the first yell in this form does not happen at the very beginning like every other form that we do, but in fact the first yell happens about halfway through the form. And then there still are 3 yells, but all 3 yells are from the middle to the end of the form. So here we go, step-by-step style. We start out at attention, step, bow, and prepare for Yul Gok.
Yul Gok, sir.
All right, first move, all we're gonna do is moving that left foot out into our horse stance, and we're just gonna lift up and aim with the left hand. So we step out, say aim, and then we do our slow punch, slow punch, and then too fast, and then slide it over, holding our arms in the same position. Now we do one slow punch, and then double fast. Good. From there, we turn as we do our scoop block, moving on a 45-degree angle here. And then we do our kick, aim, punch, punch. We go kick, aim, punch, punch.
Punch, punch.
From there, moving to the other diagonal, we turn scoop block, and kick, aim, punch, punch. Moving back, facing straight forward, the wall that we started out, and as our foot moves over, our hand lands on top of the arm. We scrape, punch.
Punch.
Step forward, hand on top, we scrape, and we punch.
Punch.
And then we step forward, punch first, yell, "Ay-ya!" Bringing our foot all the way to the front, teacup. We do our side kick, land elbow. Bring our back foot to our front foot, teacup. Side kick, land elbow. Dropping the hands down, open hand X chamber here. Stepping out to the side to open hand square block. Step forward, spear. Chamber. Turn. Square block. Step forward, spear. Chamber. Turn. Out of block punch. Step forwards. Out of block punch. High step. Loud yell back fist. Ay-ya! Knuckles come together. We step out and turn reinforce block.
I'm going the wrong way.
And then we step together and to the other side reinforce block. Ay-ya!
Totally. When I got next to you, I was like, where am I going?
Which way am I going? Mrs. G messing
I
things
totally
up.
messed it up.
Alright, yeah, let's go. Chest and speed style all the way through. And Mrs. G, get it right. Here we go. And we go attention, bow, courtesy, and prepare for Yul Gok.
Yul Gok, sir.
And go. Success. Back to prepare and bow. All right, and time for our final level 2 form. Working on Chung Gun. Let's get going. Step by step first. And on this one, prepares just like Wanyo. Remember, there are 3 forms that we do this on. We have a level Wanyo, we got Chung Gun, but that's down right here in our midsection. And then later in level 3, you'll learn Tige, which is the lowest one. So we got 3 different heights, but still with the same position. If I'm facing you guys, you got your right hand closed right here. Left hand is kind of like you're punching directly into your palm, and then we're folding those fingers over, right? So you're not just grabbing your hand in this kind of ugly fashion, but without my fist in there, I got still this really nice structure in the left hand, and my knuckles just kind of fit right in there, right? And this is a martial arts representation of body and mind working as one. All right, so starting out, add attention, bow courtesy, and prepare for Chung Gun.
Chung Gun, sir.
And first move, we're doing that knife hand block. So we chamber, step it out, say knife hand.
Knife hand.
We're using our front leg, we front kick, then we step through palm strike. From there we chamber, turn around knife hand, we front kick, and we palm strike. From there we turn pseudo. Now the way we shift our stance, anytime I'm moving from a back stance to a front stance, first move is my front foot is going to do a little bit of a side step. And then my back leg is just going to pivot and become straight. And that's my transition to a front stance. Every time, back to front, that's exactly the way you do it. And then as we do that, we shift to that front stance. And when I turn this back foot, I'm popping an elbow up, a nice vertical elbow. Then from there, we step forward, pseudo. Same transition. We turn into that front stance, elbow. Chambering on my ribs, I step forward, double punch high. And then I chamber on my ribs again, but this time my palms are facing down, and I step forward, double uppercut. Boom. And that's our first yell of the form. Now, from there, we're going to just do kind of like our Tosan, but instead of a double foot type rope, I'm just going to move my back foot over, and I'm going to rotate so I finish in a good front stance facing the back. My hands start on my ribs, and I'm going to X block above my head. My left hand should be on top. So that way, all I have to do for the next move is just fold my arms in, look to my left, and I pull over to a back stance and back fist. And then now that same transition from back to front, on the step over with the front leg, I'm going to do an inner block. And then as my back leg turns to finish off that transition to front stance, I'm going to throw a punch. Shuffle step over and back fist. Front foot is going to step over as I inner block. Back foot's going to turn as I punch. Knuckles go together, I look towards the back of the room, shifting my stance, front stance to the back, and doing a good reinforced block. I'm going to aim. Now, front stance to back stance is the exact opposite transition steps as going back to front. So from here, as I do my aim, when I throw my punch, I'm going to turn the back foot, and then I'm going to step over into the back stance punch. Okay? From there, I do a good back leg side kick. So again, secret to a good back leg side is I come front kick chamber and then roll it into my side kick chamber, so I get a good side kick in there, and it doesn't just look like a really bad round kick. So from our punch, back leg side, we're going to land in a reinforced in a front stance. Ready? And go. Side kick, reinforced block. Same transition, I aim with the backhand, turn the back foot, step over as I punch. Back leg side kick with the left leg this time. Land closed hand pseudo. Now I shift to that front stance, step, turn, and my front hand goes down, back hand comes up. Palm facing up, palm facing down. My press, as I do that press, my hands are facing each other in the middle, and then changing direction as I pop at the end. From there, I step forward, closed hand pseudo, shift. Now the other hand is on top first, and then we press. stepping my feet together, left foot to right foot, and I do my short punch. Stack my hands. I'm going to step out, good back stand, stick lock, and then I look the other side, stack the hands, shuffle step over, ay-ya, and back to prepare. All right, here we go. Testing speed time. And we start out, tension, bow courtesy, and prepare for Chung Gun.
Chung Gun, sir.
And begin.